So I just got in on this thinking this would keep going up. I want to record right quick, get my live going. But as you can see, after the market, after the time period, the market kept going. So hopefully this will continue up to this level too during regular hours. And I can get back in on that one, but I had got in for that candle. And it had the retracement. I'm gonna just wait because that's messing up my P&L.
Looking at inflation, annual inflation declined to 1.9% in May from 2.2% in April, according to Eurostat's flash estimates. Energy price inflation remained at minus 3.6%. Food price inflation rose to 3.3% from 3% the month before. Goods inflation was unchanged at 0.6%, while services inflation dropped to 3.2% from 4% in April. Services inflation had jumped in April mainly because prices for travel services around the Easter holidays went up by more than expected. Most indicators of underlying inflation suggest that inflation will stabilize sustainably at our 2% medium-term target. Labour costs are gradually moderating, as indicated by incoming data on negotiated wages and available country data on compensation.
I knew not to trust this chick. I knew this. Something else was going on.
What's she talking about right here?
No. Dang, it just left. But hold on. Haley B. What's her last name? DDG baby mama. She played the Little Mermaid. She, she's trying to make it seem like, oh, I want full custody of my baby, and I want him to have supervised visits, because like he don't want to be with her no more. And he ain't been saying nothing really. He'll say like, "Damn, your mother's making it hard for me to be with my kids and whatever like that." Then she like, he's threatening me with 50-50 custody of our kid. And I was like, how is that a threat? You making it seem like you're doing something bad. Like you want to be in this kid's life 50% of the time. He's threatening me with this and that. And so he just posted a bunch of text messages and stuff from them. And she's a little crazy. And she illiterate. She can't even spell. Bitch can't even spell. Like simple shit like what you are, y'all, whatever.
What's her name?
Haley something.
And greater risk aversion, and make firms and households less willing to invest and consume. Geopolitical tensions, such as Russia's unjustified war against Ukraine,
like,
and the tragic
you don't step up, Widgeon, I need you to. I'm begging you. I'm just found out you sleeping with Lala in Mexico. I'm going to kill myself tonight. Son be around for like this bitch can't even spell, and he usually messes all of that.
Response, though?
I can't believe you. You saying all like it like, and I send you one. That means stop messaging me. That means stop messaging me.
Who posted that?
He did, because like she's trying to make it seem, she been making it seem like he dangerous. She need a restraining order from him, and she need to protect her son, they son from him. He dangerous and all this extra shit. And he like, no, this bitch is crazy. She trying to kill herself and shit just because I won't open the door. No, they have no proof of it.
She said stuck your penis in her in Mexico.
She said they have no proof. This bitch talk about she finna kill herself because he won't open the door. Listen to nothing.
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
I ain't even finished talking.
Okay, hurry up.
I ain't even finished talking.
Okay, come on.
Shorty is unstable, making up shit so that way she got custody of the kids until they have proof that the reason they broke up was because he was cheating, not because she crazy. Because we have proof that she's crazy. We don't have any proof that he was cheating. No, because she talking about she gonna kill herself. That's
a bit much.
And you got the baby with you and all this shit. It's a bit much. What was you about to say?
So, like as I was saying, mind you, those texts, she didn't think they were going to get leaked. She didn't know he was going to expose her. So she has no reason to lie and text him like that if she didn't even know he was going to post it, which means it had to have some truth towards it.
Truth about what?
Him fucking somebody in Mexico. She clearly said that.
No, she assumed. She assumed. She ain't post no
There has
picture,
to
no
be a
video.
reason why.
No, people.
So
Some
you think
people
she
are
woke up
traumatized.
one day and said,
Yes.
You specifically fucked her in Mexico.
Yes.
Of all the places.
Yes.
I would understand if she's like, you fucked her at home, that's different. But if you specifically pinpoint Mexico, there is a reason to pinpoint Mexico specifically.
You can't justify crazy sometimes. You can't justify it. The mugs will say you, just as an example, mugs will say you fucked their friend and the door was locked and they talked to him through the door.
That's more logical of just
You can't explain crazy.
That's more logic of assuming.
No.
That's like me saying,
it's still assuming.
No, listen. That's like me saying, both of y'all took my car and drove to Milwaukee and got a hotel and fucked.
It's still assuming.
No, that's different.
That's assuming. You don't know nothing. You think that's what happened. Oh yeah, y'all took my car. You was fucking in my bed, and
that's what
specific.
You think. Now, if I said that, that would be a reason for me to think that because that is very specific to accuse somebody.
That somebody is delusional. Yeah, it's very specific of somebody being delusional. Why is you accusing mugs with no base of evidence or proof? Just because it popped in your brain. If that just popped in your brain, why didn't it pop in your brain to be a inventor or a scientist? No, you want to be a detective.
I'm going to read these messages myself.
If you can.
Right
if you and
maybe
if
she was low key
and you then
when I get mad, I be typing fast when I be mad as fuck, so I be just throwing shit. So maybe she was just mad.
I mean, she got ghostwriters. Somebody writing her songs for her. She's
what song she sing?
Ain't no better do.
She said, I just thought we'd do what we wanted to do today since it's Mother's Day, but if you really want to go, you can. I just don't pack. Can you respond? She said hello. First of all, why is you double texting somebody that's not responding?
Because she crazy. Crazy doesn't have logic.
If you don't come back here, I'm going to call the police. This is him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to do something stupid. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. He can't fuck his gun. You have you can. You have a son. I know you took my gun.
See? That's logical.
That gun has no safety on it.
See? How about you get all the information before you make an assumption? You want to be a detective.
You're going to go through life without a mom. I can't let this happen. She said, I tried calling. It's just weird. You wouldn't think to check on me. If you made it about safety, this is my point. After a day like yesterday and the things you said to me, you're just not capable of showing me
So see what she did? Hold on. Let me add a little context. You see what she did? A lot of women do that. They like, I'm gonna say something because if somebody said this to me, then I will respond this way. So I'm going to say something to him. I'm not saying. I'm just giving that example of what mugs do. That's what mugs do.
The most I do is
I'm leaving you. And mugs be like, okay, you leaving me? All right. Well, what day you leaving? What day you getting your stuff? He didn't fight for me. He didn't. You said you was leaving, shorty. Like, why would I want to fight for you? Why would I? So that's what I mean.
She said, I call and you send me to voicemail like I'm disturbing you, like I'm just a fly that's in your way.
Yeah, bitch, I don't want you no more.
Attachments sent, answer the fucking phone. Remember, try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing Darrell. His name Darrell.
I guess maybe his real name.
I just want to be left alone, please. I'm calling for help.
So we are well positioned.
I have a
Look,
knife.
Z was like, "Oh, dang, she crazy too." I'm like, "Yes, I told you," because she was like, "I'm behind Haley. I'm behind Haley." I'm like, "No, no, no."
Call for help, but you know. But listen, we can't judge this because we don't know the whole background. He's only showing a portion of the text messages. He's not showing all of their text messages from the time the drama first broke out. So we can't just pick his side because it's very easy for you to upload evidence that make you look good. Now that's like me and you texting, and I'm literally texting you, blowing you up, calling you bitches, threatening you, and then I go to your house, set your car on fire, and harass you. Then you get tired of the shit, and you finally spaz out, and you text me and be like, "Bitch, I hate you. I'm finna come do this. I'm finna come kill you. I'm finna come this." And I post that, and I'll be like, "Yeah, this nigga crazy. He threatened to come kill me. He this, he that." But not saying that I did this to cause you to act like that, right?
And that's exactly what he's doing, because she started all this. She was the one that went to her attorney talking about he was crazy, set the narrative. Same situation with Megan Thee Stallion. She got up there and lied about that man, made him go to prison for 10 years and get stabbed. Yes, they do. They got a whole video.
She should be in jail. Why she ain't in jail then?
Because women don't get the same consequences as men.
Then why he not out of jail?
Because they still have to go through the court process. You can't just be like, okay, he out. I seen the video, let him out. Like, you still got to go through the appeal process. And then also, Tory went to technically, and this how they spin the information, because people don't care about actually getting the facts. They just hear, "Oh, I heard he went to jail. He shot her." Tory ultimately went to jail because he's a felon, and at the trial, they made it seem like he had the gun, or he touched the gun, or he was dealing with the gun. So technically, that's a violation of, yes, having. Some states do not care. It's a minimum of 5, minimum of 10, minimum of 5s. So when people, oh, he needed to get up, it wasn't, he didn't go to jail for shooting her. They made it seem like he touched the gun or grabbed the gun or whatever it was, which is a violation. But they got a video of her sitting on the curb. This bitch sit there. This bitch went on Gayle King talking about some. I never slept with that man. I never had sex with that man, and he was shooting over the car, shooting at my feet, telling me to dance, bitch. Oh my gosh, he told me to dance. About my big toe. And they got a whole video of this bitch sitting on the curb when the police show up, and they like, "Oh, what's going on here?" And she like, "I'm not going to jail. My career can't take that." And she was like, "We're just trying to get the information. What happened to your feet or your foot?" It was some glass from the other place we was at, on camera. But this bitch talking about some, "You niggas don't believe me. I was a victim." She's sitting there talking about some, "My career can't take this. If I go to jail, my career can't take it."
Purchases and therefore sales.
Getting more of the context, huh? It's not just some woman online talking about, "Believe me, all men are bad. Believe me." All men are bad. Believe me, because I'm pretty and I sing. And I'm a black woman that needs to be protected from myself.
Given the volume that we are seeing being traded out of.
But she going to the public telling people he crazy, he need to have supervised visits and all of that shit. So that's him responding to all the shit she been saying.
Because we believe that the impact of tariff, if and when they materialize, on the export.
So apparently, she said you put your penis beside her in Mexico, knowing I was here taking care of our son, knowing I was crying before you left, you selfish, disgusting person. You're
Yeah, and not to mention they ain't been together in at least like 6-8 months. They ain't been together in like 6 months.
By the expected investment in both military equipment and construction
So you want me to keep staying here with you and the baby? You want to try to keep using my son as a weapon to make me stay with you?
Will have a bearing on 27, predominantly, some in 26, but predominantly in 27. So you have this offset between the two.
Shit like that. That's why I said, I was telling Z yesterday, people like that, her, Megan, and anybody else lying about shit like that, make it hard for people to believe women that actually have something happen to them.
Hell yeah, definitely.
Because if you can say all of this shit, even SZA, like, and that's what I was telling Z yesterday. I'm like, SZA went online on her Twitter or whatever, talking about some y'all bogus, y'all need to believe Megan, like niggas is weird, whatever she said about the situation, just for the video to get released. And now you sitting there looking stupid because you defended her in public and found out everything she said was a lie.
And as a result,
I'd be embarrassed as hell. Like, bitch, I can't even fuck with you no more.
Meeting by meeting, data as they come in. But
He said, please stop taking it to this extreme. She said, I never want to be here again. I hate it all. I hate my life. I want to die. I will die. Damn, bitch. At this point, just do it. Like, what did you keep texting?
At this point, you need supervised visits.
We have inflation for 2025.
Yeah, this is a little bit.
Below target in 26.
No, go back to what you said.
This ain't even
This is out of context. I'm gonna kill myself. That's not in context. She meant on the video game. They was playing the game.
You can't reveal her side if you wanted to, because you can't really find nothing to defend her for.
Except for craziness.
The most you can say is maybe he cheated on her, but even then, the shit that she texting is just like, I don't know.
That's why I said you cannot understand or defend crazy. If somebody believes something in their mind, they do not need evidence. They gonna create. That's like, you know what? They got a small case of schizophrenia.